if you're not familiar with isochrones, an isochrone is kind of a fancy term for a drive time radius. So, in a normal radius, it's just a circle around a point or location that could say how what's the radius or distance around this for 3 miles, and you create basically a circular buffer around a point, and that polygon represents everything that falls within 3 miles of that point. Now, of course, in the real world, we usually use roads to get places, not just kind of walking in, in whatever direction we want. So eventually, you have to account for travel time by road, and that's usually measured in distance or in time. Right. So there's a concept of like a iso distance, which is basically how far could I get in 3 miles on the road network, which is not a dissimilar problem. But oftentimes people measure that by time, right? And that's usually the way that you estimate that, because 3 miles in one direction might not equate to the same time it takes to get 3 miles in another direction. So it is a valid, like an iso distance is valid, but usually isochrones is how we measure that. And that's usually by a concept of, oh, it'll take 5 minutes to get here or something like that. And you want to measure that to say, from this point, how far can I get in any direction using the existing road network in 5 minutes, right? But they're used in so many different fields to measure things around service or access, right? I should also point out that you can create isochrones for many different travel types. You could create an isochrone for cycling and using streets and state safe cycling. You can create an isochrone for walking, and you can create an isochrone for transit distances as well using the transit network. So you can build all those different things. And it just depends on kind of like the services underneath it. But I